girls, so this is going to be another haul video for you guys. This is from Sephora. I went to several Sephoras, 3 I believe, and I got a bunch of different things that I want to share with you guys, so let me get started. First I'm going to do brushes. Does Sephora make amazing brushes? Not necessarily. Are all of Sephora's brushes bad? Not at all. They have a lot of brushes at Sephora. So what I did was I went through all of them and I found which ones were actually good, which ones were soft enough, which ones weren't scratchy, which ones held their shape relatively well, and those are the ones that I ended up getting. So the first one I'm going to show you is a Kabuki brush. It's a little bit smaller. This is what it looks like compared to my hand. It's actually not that small. It covers a lot of space. It's the number 50 by Sephora, and it's comparable to the MAC. Let's see. It's comparable to the MAC 182. I believe it's smaller than the 182 though. But it's really good. It's not scratchy whatsoever. I was actually really surprised that the quality of this Kabuki brush was as such, being that it's from Sephora. It's from their Sephora Professional line. Maybe that's why. But it's really soft. It's really scratchy. It buffs really well. So far I've used it to apply liquid foundation and to apply blotting powder, and it works well for both of them. Buffed out really, really well. I'm actually really surprised. I'm gonna get a Kabuki brush case for it from Coastal Scents, but I haven't gotten around to it yet, so I'm keeping it in the little thing that it came in to keep its shape. So this is what it looks like. So this is the number 50 by Sephora. The next one I'm going to show you is the flat eyeliner number 16, and this one, see, they all come with this little protective plastic guard, but I like to keep it on for now because I haven't gotten a brush roll yet, so I don't want to have it in my case and have the bristles get all ruined and stuff. So this is number 16. It's comparable to the MAC 212. The only difference is the MAC 212 is a little bit shorter, but it's made out of the same material. It's for the same purpose. It feels the same. This one I use for applying eyeliner on my top lid, and you're thinking like, wow, that's a pretty funky brush to be using for eyeliner. But I use this for eyeliner that I've made. So if you guys didn't know this, if you have an eyeshadow that you really like and you really want to use as an eyeliner, all you have to do is wet it and then use it as an eyeliner. Not on your waterline though. On your upper lash line and on your lower lash line, but not on your waterline. So I just dip this in water, dip it into the eyeshadow that I like, and then use it as an eyeliner. It's really good. It's synthetic bristles. It's relatively stiff, which is really good because you don't want a flimsy brush when you're doing that. So I really like this. This is the number 16 flat liner brush. Okay, so next one is going to be the number 25 shadow brush by Sephora, which is like the number 242 by MAC. It's really flat. Here, I can't even see if I can. There you go. It's really flat. This is what it looks like. It's really, really soft. And what you use this for is any sort of cream-based or emollient-based products. So what that means is if you have a cream eyeshadow or a paint pot, this is what you're going to use to apply it. This I've been using to apply my cream NARS eyeshadows. Works amazing. It's not streaky. It's super soft. It blends out really, really well. I love this brush. I'm so glad I got it. So this is the number 25 by Sephora, which is like the 242 by MAC. Next brush I'm going to show you is probably my favorite brush that I got. It's called the All Over Shadow number 21 by Sephora, and it's like the big fluffy 227 by MAC. So this is what it looks like. It's so good. It's actually the one that I use to apply my eyeshadow today. You just put it in, whoosh, It gets all over the lid super, super quickly. It's super, super, super soft. I love it, love it. And it's really, really dense. And it's curved at the top, which I absolutely love. This is an amazing brush. So if you've been looking for an all-over lid eyeshadow brush that isn't too expensive, look into the number 21 by Sephora. Once again, it's like the 227 from MAC. The next one I'm going to show you is one that I was a little bit apprehensive about getting, but I'm actually glad I did. It's the number 13 by Sephora, and it's a rounded crease brush. So, we all know about this rounded crease brush. It's like the 224 and the 222. It is tapered at the end, which I'm really glad about. There's another one there that resembled the 222, but it wasn't as tapered, so I didn't want to get that one. But this one is, which is really good, and this is the brush that you use for crease color and for like smoking out an eye. It's not that dense, but you don't really want it to be that dense because you're using it for shading. You're not using it to apply color. Some people do use it to apply color. Personally, I only use it for blending. It's really soft. All of these brushes by Sephora are actually really soft. I was very surprised about that. I'm really excited about it. This is the one that I'm most worried about keeping its shape, so I always put this little thing back on. And the problem is, this one is so hard to put the little plastic thing back on, but it's worth it. I'm thinking about investing in those Coastal Scents brush guards. Not thinking about it. I've decided I'm going to. I just have to get around to it when I have some time. So, this is number 13 by Sephora, which is like the 222 or the 224 by MAC. The last brush that I got is the number 28 contour brush. Now, this one doesn't have an exact MAC counterpart. The closest one that I can compare it to is number 275, although the number 275 isn't as angled as this one. This one, you can see that it's an exact, like, whoosh, it's a perfectly straight line. This one I use for applying the crease color, and then I use the one that I just showed you, the number 13, to blend it out. So this, I just dip it in my crease color, and then I just whoop. And because of the angle of it, it's actually amazing for crease color, for the application of crease color, not for the blending. So I'm really excited that I got this brush. I was apprehensive since I've never really seen anything like it because of the sharp edge, but I'm very happy I got it. It was a great investment. And that's the last Sephora brush that I have. What else? Okay, so the next thing I'm going to show you is just these little blotting papers I got from Sephora. You can get these by virtually any brand. Clean and Clear does them, Shiseido does them, everyone does them. And these are really amazing because if you have oily skin or just an oily T-zone, see, I don't have oily skin, like my entire face isn't oily, just my T-zone. Not even this part of my T-zone, just my nose. So even though I do use blotting powder for when I'm getting a little bit more oily out, I don't always want to keep applying that over and over and over again because that just, it gets caked on, even though it's a very light formulation. So I like to keep these in my purse just to blot the oil. These are amazing. These were like $3. Totally an investment that all of us should look into if you need them. If you have dry skin and you don't have any problem with oil, don't get them. But if you do and you've never used blotting papers, just get these. They're amazing. So before I go into any of the other products that I got, I'm just going to end it right here. Keep watching and go to my part 2 of the Sephora haul so you can see the rest of the goodies I got. Everything else that I'm going to show you, they're all makeup products instead of the makeup tools that I just showed you. So keep watching.